from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. What a name for a boxer. He is in red, the 22-year-old, up against Devon Alexander, who is in blue. And Scotty, these two guys have already met up with each other twice. And Rock Allen lost to Alexander. And then he defeated Alexander last time they fought in St. Louis last year, 9-7. I've got a good feeling about this one. This is going to be exciting to watch.
Well, both these fighters are very, very good fighters. Rock Allen, I've been watching him for 4 years in the amateur program. Very solid young man, trains hard, comes in there very determined. Some very good power punches on his part.
Devon Alexander, the aggressor so far here, coming out firing on all pistons in round number one.
And a southpaw. Letting his hands go. Rock's got to get out of that defensive shell and punch with his hands. He can't let this guy steal the show.
You don't want to let the other guy dictate the pace.
Exactly, and steal the show. Judges start seeing the guy throwing more punches. They start watching him, and they don't see you land. Rock seems to be a little tied up when this guy starts throwing his shots. He cannot let that happen. Devon Alexander, when he fires, Rock Allen is freezing up on him. That's not what can be done. You can't just freeze, you got to counter.
Boy, Devon Alexander has come out animated here in round number one, dictating the pace. His hands have moved a lot more than Allen.
Allen has been very conservative here and can't be conservative in these kind of matches. You got to let those hands go and fire. Rock Allen is being way too conservative right now. He thinks he's going to find it. Oh, wait for a chance to a lull in the action. It's not going to come.
I guess at this point, you just got to hope your guy can keep it up. If he's left something in the tank, this is only round one.
I know, but these guys are in great shape. You don't have to worry about this. These guys are in such great condition. Unbelievable. People have no idea the conditioning fighters go through.
Devon Alexander gets the better of Rock Allen in round number one here. We'll be back with more from the U.S. Olympic boxing team trials right after this.
Hey, what's up, Thurs?
Yo, Thurs, what's up with the extra Sprite?
Brother, you can never be too far away from the crisp, thirst-quenching lemon-lime goodness of Sprite. Now let's say some big old Sasquatch sits here on my left taking up the armrest and whatnot. I'ma be over here on my right with this Sprite.
So what about that one?
Now say some young honey dip sits over here on my left. I'ma spend my time over here with her, getting my drink on. Show her my motto. Ooh, ooh. Now this is gonna be interesting. Who's thirsty?
You know that your opponents are doing the same thing, if not more than what you're doing. And, you know, I go into every workout session as if it were the World Championships, you know, giving it everything I've got so that I know when I get on the line, I can say, hey, you know, I've put in the work, I've done the training. Now it's up to me to put all these things together and go out there, because I know on any given day that I can be the best. And taking shortcuts and stuff, it's not going to get you anywhere.
You've got to step up. Close out all of the pressure. Trust everything you've been taught. And just believe you can do it. You know, my first day on the job sure felt familiar.
There are over 360,000 NCAA student athletes, and just about all of us will be going pro in something other than sports.
We've laid out the floor plan, put up the boards, even decided on the paint. Now we want to invite you into our house. College Sports Television completes your hoops coverage with in-depth analysis, scores, shows that you'll find nowhere else, and games from the nation's elite. Enter our house and see who will make a run at March glory.
NAIA Division II Championship, live Tuesday at 9:30
on College Sports TV.
Glad you're with us for the U.S. Olympic boxing team trials. Peter Young along with Scott Ledoux. Allen qualified by beating Alexander in the Police Athletic League Championships last year. Alexander is the current U.S. champion. So that's how he got his pass here to the Olympic team trials in Mississippi. There's your official score, 6-3 for Alexander. I thought it could have been higher.
Yes, it could have. Rock Allen knows he's got to come forward and get to this guy.
What the hands for Alexander. Just no let up.
No let up. And that's the thing Rock can't do, is wait for a let up. He's got to fire those punches with him, not after him, because there is no after.
And I think he got the message. He is coming out much more aggressive here, round 2.
Much more aggressive. Rock Allen throwing, but not scoring. Rock Allen not getting the punches landed he needs to. Rock Allen did a nice job putting him on the ropes there, punching away. Something must have got in because he pulled a gap. Rock Allen, very solid puncher, very solid puncher.
Didn't count that one. I thought I saw Alexander's head snap back, but no change in points for Allen.
Devon might be getting tired right now. Rock Allen's the one seems to be throwing the punches, but who knows?
Still 3-point spread we're looking at with about 30 seconds to go here in round number 2. Impressive thing about Rock, Scott, is that his family, his dad, his uncle, cousins, they're all over the place with a boxing heritage.
Yes, they are, and they're very supportive. And Rock Allen's just such a hard trainer, such a hard worker. And he comes ready to fight every time. But so does Devon. He comes to fight too. But right now, Rock Allen's having a better chance now of pinning him on the ropes, but doesn't seem to be scoring as well.
This has not disappointed. It is through 2 rounds, 10-6. Devon Alexander has slowed up just a bit. Still has the lead on points, and we're joined by Vicente Escobedo, the winner in 132 pounds. Vicente, first of all, congratulations. It seemed to us like you had a great game plan, and you stuck with it.
Yeah, that was the plan, to keep him at a distance and get the lead points. And I knew he stayed in the pocket, so once I got that lead, he was gonna, try to get the, he was gonna get discouraged and open up, come toward me. So that was my game plan to make him pay when he made a mistake.
You know, the thing that was impressive with me, you were so calm in there, and you're not breathing hard. What's your road work, Rezo?
Oh man,
what kind of running have you been doing?
I've been doing a lot of sprints. I've put a lot of road work. Even the doctor told me before the weigh-in, he's like, you have a slow pulse. Like, yeah, I really worked hard. I prepared myself, and I was ready. So I just wanted to win like everyone else. So
But Vincent, your pulse rate's not 3. That's what Scotty and I were thinking, that your resting pulse rate was 3. Maybe like 33 or 43, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations. We'll see you in Cleveland.
Thank you.
Vicente Escobedo, the great job here tonight. He's moving on to our box off in Cleveland, and we're moving on to round number 3 here. Allen and Alexander.
And Allen coming on strong, knowing he's behind, knowing he's got to bake up some points. You can't get careless, though. You got to come on and throw punches, but throw them smart.
These guys are just toe-to-toe. It's like Hagler and Leonard. This is just so much fun to watch.
This is just great fights, and it's all for a medal. These guys are fighting for a medal.
Or should I say it's more like Holmes-Ledoux or Norton-Ledoux?
Norton-Ledoux, we had a lot of fun. But this is a great fight. These young men, just so talented. But Rock's got him where he wants him now, on the ropes.
I just don't know if those are scoring now.
They should be. Some of them are landing. Somebody was landing. In fact, off that exchange, the point didn't go to Rock.
Yeah, it went to Alexander.
Rock Allen's going to be there for the rest of the fight, throwing punches. That's the thing we all know. There's no quitting this young man.
It's not to the point that Alexander's pulling away yet, but time is running out on Rock. He's
right.
Down 5 points.
Down 5 points, and it doesn't look as though he's going to get a chance to pick up a lot of points in a hurry. Devon Alexander doing a nice job of slipping punches and countering.
Boy, But with all that activity, still no change in the points.
Nope. A real good exchange on both parts.
Yeah, I think Alexander got the better of that final exchange. Scott, these guys are just, if they're not exhausted at this point, it's just, what are they doing to train? It's unbelievable.
Well, it is unbelievable, the road work you have to do. I mean, people don't realize what you kind of shape you get into to be a fighter. And people go to gyms sometimes now and work out like a boxer to see what it's like, and they get exhausted. You watch these young guys letting their hands go, fighting each other, the pressure that's on them from being hit and being in that ring, and the pressure from the crowd, and yet they're still in great shape, not breathing hard.
Officially 14-9 for Alexander. 2 minutes left for Rock Allen. What's he got to do, Scott?
He's got to really score a lot of punches here, and that's not going to happen. This guy's a very good defensive fighter and an offensive fighter. He cannot run from Rock. He's got to fight him. Otherwise, he can lose some points in a hurry.
He's got him in the corner. He's trying to fight his way out.
Now he's closed the gap.
He has. It's now 2 points.
Cannot, lay on those ropes. You cannot get there.
Oh, and a solid shot from Devon Alexander, but it didn't score. It is still a 2-point margin for Alexander.
And a solid left hook by Rock Allen after. Devon Alexander doing a great job throwing, letting his hands go. Rock Allen cannot rest in there. He's got to get his hands going. Got to get those hands going. Now it's a 1-point fight. Very exciting fight. Both
tied it up. He just tied it up, Scott. It's 14-all.
Rock Allen just coming on here.
And I saw a couple shots for Rock. I thought at least 3 were going to score, but no change yet. It's still 14-all. Under a minute to go.
Rock Allen, this could be a wild finish. The last punch could decide this. The last punch could decide this.
Still tied.
Rock Allen getting a little tired right there. He got nailed with a shot there. Devon Alexander landed a nice punch. Stopping the clock. For what reason, I don't know.
Alexander with the 1-point lead. Nobody backing up or giving a quarter now.
What a great fight this is right now.
Oh, isn't it?
The last punch is going to be the winner of this fight. Good lead right hand by Rock Allen right there.
Prophetic comment, Scott. I think you're going to be exactly right. Whoever gets the next point is going to win this.
That's what it's coming down to. Whoever lands the last punch.
Oh, well, we obviously know something you don't at home. We knew this was going to be a good one. It was going to be close. You can't get much closer than what we've got. 16 points for Rock Allen. Devon Alexander, who had the lead through rounds 1, 2, and 3, also comes up with 16. And so that last punch for Allen tied it up at 16 all. But then, Scotty, talk about how they break this tie.
They have to go down to total punches landed. And total punches landed will decide the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision on points. The winner in the red corner, Rock Allen.
Not sitting pretty with the crowd here in Tunica, Mississippi. There's nobody here who would be what you'd consider a hometown favorite, but the crowd thought it should have gone to Alexander. But based on total punches, goes to Rock Allen, the winner tonight at 141 pounds.
Now he goes to the box office as the #1 ranked guy, right? So if he's #1 ranked, it's a double elimination. Next week he has to be beaten twice.
Yep. We'll be back with more from the U.S. Olympic boxing team trials right after this.
You're watching CSTV, College Sports Television.
Hi, 247. Check this out. Most people aren't surprised to hear an athlete toot his own horn after a great performance. But at the University of Colorado, a different type of horn takes center court. It's the death-defying Super-Duper Tuba Cheer. It's a staple during basketball timeouts. The high point of the cheer is when the tuba players stand in the middle of the court and spin in place so fast that they apparently defy death. I've always felt the tuba was the bravest of all the brass family. Interested in playing hockey? Better practice holding your breath. Underwater hockey is sweeping through colleges across the nation. The club sport is played a lot like ice hockey, except the stick is only 12 inches long. Oh, and it's underwater. And while the H2O could cushion hockey's brutal forechecking, underwater hockey is a non-contact sport. I also imagine it's a non-spectator-friendly sport. And at Western Illinois University, Ryan Curo had a vision. He wanted broadcasting students to go on air during Leatherneck basketball games. Curo got the green light and became one of the school's first color commentators. The twist, Curo is 100% blind, but he wouldn't let the fact that he can't see the game stop him. Curo converts media guides to Braille and listens for the sound of the swish. That's all for now. I'm Catherine Tappan with CSTV's 247.
You don't get to the Final Four
until you get to the first 64.
65.
College Sports Television presents
Judgment Day. As the mayhem begins.
32 days of madness, 64 hours a day. The best 64 women's teams.
Best 65 men's teams.
Find out if they'll be Destiny's darlings. Let CSTV fill up your dance card.
On America's home.
America's home.
For college sports.
Tune in to find out who gets there.
It's Judgment Day
on CSTV. Sunday, March 14th.
The first 64 and the first 65.
We hope you're enjoying the action here at the U.S. Olympic boxing team trials. Let's take a look at some other bouts that took place tonight. 165-pound weight class, Andre Durrell out of Michigan versus Joe Green from Queens, New York.
Durrell did a nice job with Joe Green trying to get in here, and he just walked into a lead right hook. It was almost from the lower hip he threw that punch. Real low right hook. And caught him. I think he slipped a little bit too, but he got hit on the button too.
Boy, Scott, that was a pretty impressive fourth round. Fun to watch. Take a look.
Watch these guys. They were pitching in there some good shots. Durrell doing a nice job inside with a left uppercut, left hook. Both guys landing shots. Joe Green landing a good right hand and the left hand behind it. These guys were doing, they were pitching and catching. It was a good fight, I'll tell you that. Fun to watch.
It's the winner in the red corner, Andre Durrell.
16-13 for Andre Durrell, and he just about shorted that. Heavyweight, Devon Vargas versus Matt Godfrey.
He's got them hands up.
Watch Devon here, trying to counter this guy. Hits him with a right hand, knocks him back, goes down. I don't think they called it a knockout. I think they called it a slip, but he hit him with a nice right hand.
Yeah, nice short right.
Down. Yes, he did.
Let up at all here with that lead in the fourth round.
Not the biggest banger in the book, but